With me now is the Zombie Princess, Jimmy Jacobs. And Mr. Jacobs, last time we saw you in the ring, it was with Mr. Duggan. And tonight, a triple threat match coming up. Mr. Stryker interfering in that match with Duggan. Again, tonight, the triple threat and the title is on the line.
Mr. Kelly, my father's a federal judge. My brother has a PhD in mathematics. They will both readily tell you I'm the smartest person in the family. So for Matt Stryker to outsmart me and outmaneuver me, that's an anomaly. In a triple threat match with two guys against me, the odds are not in my favor. Matt Stryker has intelligence that's almost divine. Danny Duggan, as champion, has been infallible like he's some sort of god. But I'm Jimmy Jacobs, and every day I defy the odds and I defy the gods. See, that's what I'm known for. That's what I'm famous for. Everybody's famous for something. I've been beaten up, beaten down, bled more times than I can count, but I keep getting up. Once you think I'm dead, that's when I come back to life. That's why they call me a zombie. Do you feel it?
You feel that, and so will you tonight on PDX TV.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is a triple threat match for the WCWC Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, from Queens, New York, weighing 224 pounds, Matt Stryker.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for, a triple threat championship match. Matt Stryker didn't even wait for his music, didn't even wait for his introduction. He just made his way to the ring, and he's ready to rock and roll.
Joby, I'm so excited for this matchup. Let's do this.
It's been a long time coming. Well, this is the man who 3 weeks ago had Danny Duggan beat. He was sizing him up for the spear, and then Matt Stryker, disguised as one of Jimmy Jacobs' followers, caused the disqualification finish, assaulted Danny Duggan, and all those months of planning of Jimmy Jacobs went up in smoke.
And it all led Joby to this moment right here, right now.
Look at the stare down between these two men. But folks, there's one more competitor still to come. Been the West Coast Wrestling Connection Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Champion for the better part of 7 months. He has defeated every competitor that's coming his way. They include Matt Stryker, they include Jimmy Jacobs, but never Jeff has Danny Duggan faced a challenge like this. Two of the top stars in the world today, one match, there can only be one winner.
This is going to be unbelievable, Joby. This is, like you said, months in the making. Months in the making. The belt's down. The fanny pack is down. Danny Duggan is taking on all challengers. This guy has been a true champion, a fighting champion. And now he's in a match that honestly,
look at this. Now, Matt Stryker, he's speaking to the referee. He's trying to intimidate the official. He was trying to intimidate our ring announcer. He's not going to intimidate.
It's his MO.
And look, he likes to pick on me. He likes to intimidate announcers. That's fine. Yeah. You know, I'm an announcer. I'm not the heavyweight champion. I'm not Danny Duggan. Danny Duggan's not intimidated.
No, not at all.
Sometimes I wonder if he should be, because certainly in a case like this, when you've got Matt Stryker and you've got Jimmy Jacobs, maybe you need to be a little cautious. Maybe you need to be a little bit afraid. Danny Duggan's not afraid.
Maybe a little bit of fear is good, but so far Danny Duggan seems to have done very well on confidence and confidence alone.
And I want to talk about the expression on Jimmy Jacobs' face. You know, for about 2 months, almost 3 months, he's been pursuing Danny Duggan. The mind games. Basically, he had followers, I guess, for the better lack of a word, stalking Danny Duggan all over the Pacific Northwest. Wherever Danny Duggan went, there was Jimmy Jacobs' followers. He said it had nothing to do with him.
Sure,
we all know better. And then a few weeks ago, they finally met one-on-one, and if not for Matt Stryker, in all likelihood, Jimmy Jacobs would be wearing championship gold.
Yep, I think you're exactly right. And right now, Jimmy Jacobs, see, this literally is like dynamite. And in any moment, that contact is going to come. There it is.
Here it is. Stryker, Jacobs, both taking it to Danny Duggan, but the champion fighting back with right hands. He's going to need every ounce of fight he has to overcome what right now appears to be a 2-on-1 advantage. Now, make no mistake about it. Stryker and Jacobs aren't friends, but they will team up when convenient against their common enemy, Danny Duggan. But right now, Matt Stryker, pinfall attempt on Jimmy Jacobs.
Try to pinfall on anyone is this. Danny Duggan has given up his championship advantage in this matchup. There are no friends in this match, Joe Mean. You're right, Matt Stryker and Jimmy Jacobs may time to time line up, but Matt Stryker effectively, oh my God, his
springboard cutter from Jimmy Jacobs. He is already sizing up Danny Duggan for the spear. Could the match end this quickly? The crowd chanting spear. Here comes Jimmy Jacobs. Look out, rolling over by Matt Stryker. Wow.
Danny Duggan's got to get in there to break it up, because if Jimmy Jacobs gives up, Matt Stryker will be the Pacific Northwest champion.
The crowd here at the Bob White Theater chanting, "This is awesome," and I can't disagree. What an opportunist Matt Stryker is. He saw Jimmy Jacobs about ready to hit that spear, nailed him with that rolling arm bar, but Jimmy Jacobs, the veteran, able to get to the ropes and make the break.
Danny Duggan's on the outside. Seems like he might have got busted open in the mouth a little bit, taking a moment to rehabilitate from that, while Jimmy Jacobs and Matt Stryker work out their differences.
What is happening here? Head scissors by Jimmy Jacobs. Round and round he goes. Here comes the Zombie Princess, and down goes Matt Stryker.
Jimmy Jacobs quick back to his feet. He has so much energy right now. He has worked so long for this moment. He had it once. He was a second away.
Oh, look at that!
Flies right past Matt Stryker.
Jimmy Jacobs looked like he was going to attack Matt Stryker. He went bye-bye and hit Danny Duggan with a suicide dive. But now, look at that. Matt Stryker, the wily veteran, waiting for him. He gave Stryker a breather, and that's all he needed.
Comes up now, rolls him over once again. He went from the arm.
Look
now
at that ankle lock. An ankle lock, wrenching back there, trying to take away the high-flying ability of Jimmy Jacobs. This is a man who uses speed, uses agility. He's trying to bring him down to the ground. But now Danny Duggan finally catching his second win and getting back in there. Look at that, a spinning cradle DDT right on Jimmy Jacobs.
Danny Duggan took his time on the outside. He got his breath back.
Is he looking for this? Looks like he was going for the it looked like he was sizing up the Cruel Summer right there, but no. Go behind on Matt Stryker. Jimmy Jacobs over. Sunset flip. Two.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. We almost had a double sunset flip pin, courtesy of the Zombie Princess, Jimmy Jacobs, pinning two of the all-time best in one match. What a victory that would have been, could have been.
Referee laying down the 10 count. Now, if he reaches 10, Danny Duggan will remain the Pacific Northwest champion. However, no winner will be declared.
Well, Danny Duggan, he has no interest in a draw. He wants to beat these men. He's had issues with Matt Stryker for months. Matt Stryker's constantly inserted himself in the affairs of Danny Duggan. Jimmy Jacobs, these two men hate each other, and I don't use that word lightly.
No.
There has to be a winner tonight. There will be a winner tonight if I know these men like I think I do. Sent out by Danny Duggan, scooping up Matt Stryker, and down goes your teacher and mine to the mat. And Danny Duggan says, "You're next, Jimmy Jacobs."
Comes flying over Matt Stryker, hooks him up with that headlock right onto Matt Stryker.
Bulldog across the chest of Matt Stryker. Pinfall attempt, two, and not enough. Wow.
Every pinfall attempt, Joe V, every submission hold that happens in this match could be the end.
Cruel Summer.
No. Matt Stryker fighting his way out of it and gets out. Jimmy Jacobs spins Matt Stryker around.
Hold on here, Matt Stryker now sizing up Jimmy Jacobs. What's going to happen here? Hold on. Whoa.
Wow.
How did Matt Stryker get the advantage on both men like that? Incredible. Now he goes to pinfall attempt on Danny Duggan.
Try
what
it on one.
Innovative offense.
Try it on one, it doesn't work. Try it on the second one. Matt Stryker doing anything he can right now.
Look, he prides himself on being an educator. I'm learning a lot watching this match tonight.
Well, and I'm sure Jimmy Jacobs and Danny Duggan are learning a lot being in the middle of it. But Danny Duggan comes back with fight. No, this is the enziguri.
Now an ankle lock on Duggan. He had this on Jimmy Jacobs earlier in the match.
And he's got himself positioned well. Danny Duggan has nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. And Jimmy Jacobs is all but passed out, knocked out clean, right there under the ring apron, or under the ring rope. No, he gets up.
Look at that now, guillotine from Jimmy Jacobs, choking off the blood to the the blood flow to the brain of Matt Stryker now, cinching back, wrapping those legs around with that guillotine. But overhead, and drops Jimmy Jacobs right on his knee. And look at that. He was working on that ankle of Danny Duggan. He now took down, it looks like, by the knee, Jimmy Jacobs. He may have grounded both his opponents, Matt Stryker, that is.
Wow. This wrestling ring itself is so dangerous, and Jimmy Jacobs felt that. Matt Stryker struggling to get back, but if I was scoring this match right now, Matt Stryker definitely with the lead.
Well, there is no scores kept in the world of professional wrestling except for the 1, 2, 3. Look at Jimmy Jacobs coming at both men. Double cutter off the rebound there. And now, could we see the spear? That's what the crowd is chanting for. He tried this earlier with no effect.
Who does he spear?
2 potential targets. Will he go after Duggan? Will he go after Stryker? It looks like he's sizing up Danny Duggan right now. Here's Jimmy Jacobs on the prowl. Coming. Oh!
No! Matt
Super
Stryker.
kick. Backstabber courtesy of Matt Stryker. Pinfall attempt.
Yeah, we can have a new champion right now. And Danny Duggan breaks it up at the last possible second.
Well, Jimmy Jacobs came to the aid of Danny Duggan, and now he's returned the favor. Not that they're trying to do each other favors. They just want to come out ahead on this thing. Wow.
Matt Stryker reverses Danny Duggan into the corner. Matt Stryker takes a second to let the fans know what he thinks of him. Might have taken too long as Danny Duggan shrugs him out of the ring and up here onto the stage area. He's just mere feet away from him. And there's the spear.
Jimmy Jacobs there's the spear. 2 and
oh my gosh, that was just 2.
I thought that was it.
2.
I thought that was it. Jimmy Jacobs hit that spear out of nowhere.
The fans thought that was it. Jimmy Jacobs thought that was it, but the referee says that was only 2.
Danny Duggan kicked out at 2 8/9. I'm telling you, it was a millisecond away from Jimmy Jacobs finally realizing his destiny and becoming West Coast Wrestling Connection heavyweight champion. He's now headed to the top rope.
Matt Stryker very slowly pulling himself from the stage, trying to get to the ring. Jimmy Jacobs struggling to stand up on the rope, and Danny Duggan out. He goes up. Oh, he gets his knees up. Duggan gets his knees up.
What a counter for that senton. Cruel summer for Jimmy Jacobs, courtesy of Danny Duggan.
No, Matt Stryker breaks it up.
Wow, Matt Stryker heads up counter there.
But
yeah,
Danny
we know
Duggan,
Hold on, Danny Duggan. That wasn't so smart, giving him that much time, but oh no,
goodness,
no,
on the stage.
not on the
No
stage,
way.
not on the stage. Matt Stryker has Danny Duggan right in front of a broadcast position.
Oh my God, a DDT right on the stage area right here.
Danny Duggan DDT'd Matt Stryker right into the stage, the hard stage here. He's got to be out. That has got to be it for Matt Stryker. Nobody can come back from an attack like that.
Matt Stryker's got to be down. That impact, we felt it here. It shook our entire broadcast position. Danny Duggan crawling his way back into the ring. He cannot pin Matt Stryker here on the outside for the win.
That's a move that could end careers. It could literally end careers. A DDT on the stage here of the Bob White Theater. Meanwhile, Danny Duggan working his way back into the ring where Jimmy Jacobs is still in there, a legal man. And we'll see what happens. It appears, I'm guessing Matt Stryker's out of this fight right now.
There's no way
it looks like it's down to Duggan and Jacobs at this point. Inside cradle.
He rolls him up.
2.
He rolls him up. And we have, no. Danny Duggan kicks out again. This is
unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a match.
There's the cutter.
Springboard cutter for Jimmy Jacobs. Could the third time be the charm? He's missed it twice. Finally, Jimmy Jacobs is going to get the spear. Could he get the victory? Can he win the title? Cruel summer for Danny Duggan. 2, 3.
Danny Duggan does it. Danny Duggan does it.
What a match.
I can't believe it.
A match of the year candidate, if there ever was one. Danny Duggan with the most impressive victory I have seen here in the West Coast Wrestling Connection. Taking out Matt Stryker, escaping a third spear attempt by Jimmy Jacobs, hitting the Cruel Summer for the improbable championship victory.
Danny Duggan, the Pacific Northwest heavyweight champion, showing exactly why he's a champion in probably the most difficult defense of his entire career. Joe V,
no question. This is a victory that makes a career. Danny Duggan, take a bow. You have done the seemingly impossible. An incredible victory tonight. Jimmy Jacobs came so close. Matt Stryker came so close. But in the end, the man still holding the gold, the heavyweight champion, the hot shot, Danny Duggan. A more deserving victory I could not imagine. Wow. Fans, I want to thank you for joining us for this incredible match tonight. We will see you next week right here on the West Coast Wrestling Connection. Incredible.